So this is 27 Arbor Street in Sault Ste. Marie. This is a house we're going to be doing the renovations on. And as you can see, the roof is actually pretty darn good on this house, on this side. But on the other side, it's nasty. I'll show you in a bit. So now I gotta back this up a little bit. Actually, let's do this for now. Let's go back and take a look at the rest of the outside. So all of this gravel here has got to be leveled because he went and plowed this whole thing. So we got the nice driveway here, but then he plowed this and pushed it all into here. And I'm still learning how to work this thing. So you have to kind of bear with me, but as you can see, all right, let's just go and take a look at this. There's our little shed. Come back here. There's an absolute disaster back here. All of this has got to be cleaned up. And let's see here. Yep. And we got this house here. Let me see. We're going to take a look at that roof in a second. I just got to back up quite a ways here. And as you can see, it is really rough back here. The whole back half is, but you can't see up there. It's a little hard. You can kind of see it, but not really. And then we've got a lot of mess back here to pick up. And not exactly sure what we're going to do, if we're going to try to level these or if we're going to end up having to throw them out and just sod the ground. But all this has got to go. And we're going to haul all these bushes out here, but the problem is they got a bird. The bird actually put a nest in here. Let's see if she's not here right now. Sneak in here real quick and see, where did it go? There it is. I don't know if you can see, but there's robin's eggs in there. So we're just gonna leave that for now and wait until she's had the babies and the babies leave. Then we'll come back and we'll tear all this out. I might take this off, but I don't want to disturb them. And see, their Christmas lights, you can see them just hanging in the bush right here, you know. So, and that wasp nest up there's got to go. So why don't we take a tour into the actual house now. And you can see there's a garage right here. Then there's a second garage right there. And a third garage right here. And it looks like the guy had a paint booth in the third garage. So that's a plus for us when we decide to sell this thing. Also, let's see here. Got good neighbors across the street. That's a bonus. So you don't have to worry about neighbors. All right. So what we're going to do is this door opens this way. And yeah, so it opens this way. And then the other one opens that way because there's that wall here. We're going to take that wall out. And as you can see, the rail right here is in the way. The door opens and then you've got very little room right here to bring groceries in and stuff. You've got your hands full. So we're going to take it, this window, we're going to replace all this, but we're going to put a window here so that the door opens here. It comes out this way and then opens up that way. So that way you have more room. You're not tripping over the darn thing. Now let's go inside and see what mess. Now I've already pulled a bunch of nails out, and I've moved a lot of my stuff in. I just haven't unpacked, as you can see. But this is basically the living room right here. And that's for my little kitties right there for now until I get things set up a little bit. But this wall here is what I'm talking about. We're going to take this wall right out of here so we can open this all up. I like the ceiling. We're going to keep the ceiling, but we're going to replace that fan. And we're going to, I already pulled nails. There was like a gazillion nails in all the walls and that. So, but we're good. I can just kind of clean up the walls, and then we're going to paint them. We'll patch and paint. And then this is the kitchen. Yep. And as you can see, like I said, I haven't actually unpacked, but these cupboards are like really dated. So what we're going to end up doing is replacing these cupboards right here. And we're going to replace them with, I don't know, we haven't quite decided, but the bulkhead look is like really, really, it's a no-no now, unless it's newer houses, they do it, but it's usually to hide stuff. As you can see, this floor is really ugly, and get this, you're gonna get a laugh out of this. This person thought it was a good idea to carpet everything, even the ceiling, and right down, and like I said, even the ceiling he's done. Unbelievable. So let's go down to the dungeon and see what we're into here. Again, we got this gorgeous floor. Hate to tear it all up, but I got to get the light switch for you guys. Hold on. There we go. The fireplace idea is really nice still. We can keep it, maybe put an insert or something in here, make it look really sharp. Let's get some more lights going on in here. That ductwork there, I guess at one time, the heat was coming in through this and it was going all the way down and coming up there. And this one is going up into the bedroom I'm using right now. Now we're going to have to come over here and I'll turn this one on. There we go. This is something we've got a little bit of a challenge for. So we've got this stand-up, or a bathtub. It's a jacuzzi, actually. Look, it's got the jets and everything. But we got this wasted space back here. And we got the hot water tank. And then we got this just cupboards. Got to go. This is going to go. That's out of that. That's it. And look, styrofoam ceiling. Wonderful. And let's just, let me see here. Trying to see if we can turn that on. So what he's done was he put a sink here, toilet here, and then made this a room, and then this would be a bedroom. That's what they were using it for, a bedroom. I guess he was renting it out to people. That's got to go. We're gonna have to change all this. We're gonna redo all the drywall. And we checked, a lot of this is still good. So we're thinking we might just put the drywall right over the paneling, because there's no real point in doing the rip out and then put it in. We can just stick the drywall right on top of the paneling. Now this carpet, look at this. Oh, the glue has literally stuck to it and it's just like a powder. So we might have to rip all the drywall out and redo it. We'll have to see if that'll come off easy enough. There's another light. There we go. Yeah, a lot of weird things done in this house, just piecework. But there we go. So this is the laundry room. And there's the taps for the washer dryer, the plug-in, it's here. And as you can see up here, they did have the vent for the dryer, but it's a 3-inch and it's supposed to be a 4 or 5. So we're going to change that. And yeah, it's a mess. But like I said, once I'm done, I'll do another video and show you what it looks like after. But so far, I think, you know, not too bad. Let's go turn some lights off, and we'll go and take a look and see what we're into upstairs. Do 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 do. All right. As I said, I'm still learning this gimbal that I'm using for my phone. And last but not least, too many places to get all these stinking lights on. You're running over here, you're running over there. I'm going to change that and make it so that one switch will turn the whole basement on, or maybe we might divide it and put pot lights in, so that way, you know, we were thinking where the wires are already going, there's already lights there, but we're going to have to drywall, so we can put pot lights in here and maybe have 2 switches, run some down the sides and then some down the center, and they can turn on the sides or the center, whatever they want. We'll figure that out once we get this all ripped out. Let's get that light. And so the idea, just so you know, the idea of this was the wall here. In there, I can actually see the plumbing. It's on this side of the wall, and that's the water lines and the drains. So we're thinking we open this wall completely, and then we just move the sink over to this side, and we'll move it here instead of over there, because the toilet, believe it or not, is right behind this, and it's more over here. So you can actually see the stack down there. And so we're going to open this up, make a doorway so they can go into the bathroom, and then have the sink instead over here. We'll have it come in here so we can put a wall here, and then divide this. And then that way we can actually keep the bathtub, because it actually works pretty good. We'll have to tear off some stuff and clean it all up and make it look nice. But instead of getting a plumber to come in and put a stand-up shower on the other side of this wall, we'll just bring everything to this side. Other than the toilet, we'll just open it up and make a room for the toilet and put a door there so they got some privacy. I think it'll look pretty good when we're all done. Anyways, what do you say we go upstairs? And well, I'll give you a tour of the upstairs now. We're going to go out there too. It's a mess. That's all my stuff out there. But, okay. So, we got these ugly carpets, they're going. We've got the, I just got to turn some lights on here. All right. I'm going to take that off. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to cook at the same time. It's been a little hectic here. But I wanted to get this done before I start renovating, because then I won't be able to show what it was like before we started. So, hall. Little closet. There's also the closet for coats here. And let's start with the bathroom. Hi, Misty. There's my little girl in the bathroom. She kind of likes the bathtubs because of the water. She likes to watch the water drip. But we're going to tear that out. It's got to go. And as you can see, they did a really weird type of wiring. And right up the ceiling, and then we've got, that's all insulated, so I've got to figure out what the hey they were thinking. And we're going to rip that out. That mirror's going to go. And these doors are definitely going to go. These doors here. And make that look a little better. It's just, You should have seen this toilet when I got here. It was gross, man. It took me a long time to clean it. I don't know if I'm going to leave these up here. There's also one in there. I might leave that one there just so that people, if it's an elderly person, but I don't know. We might take that one out. But the tub's actually pretty good shape. Hey, Misty? Yeah, I mean, you will not find a bug in this house because that cat is a Maine Coon and she loves bugs. She will destroy them bugs. All right, so this is one of the bedrooms. All right. That's actually pretty good. Now, we're going to probably keep these doors here for the closet. This is the only problem right here, but we can patch that. And then we're going to paint the doors and bring them up to make them look nice. So we've got that. Yeah. And this door here has a little bit of a mess here and a hole here, but I'm going to clean this up. Or we've actually talked about possibly just replacing these doors because these are dated and we want something that people are going to want to, you know, look at it and go, oh, this is really nice. It's got the pattern and everything. So get rid of these. They're just ugly as sin. Let's turn that light off. And that carpet, oh yeah, that's got to go. That's from the 70s. Same thing with this room. They had some of that extra carpeting, so they put it in here too. Yes, sirree bobs. And the walls, you can see, they're full of freaking holes and screws and stuff. You know, there we go. Take a look. And again, these doors are really good shape. These doors in the two other bedrooms are really, really good shape. Closet looks good, no holes, no dead bodies. Couldn't find Hoffa. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to keep looking for him. But this is my room here that I'm going to be staying in for now. Like I said, I haven't even unpacked. I just kind of got here and this is what I'm doing. So here we go. This is all got to come off, obviously. We're going to take that mirror off. There I am. Hi, guys. And yeah, nice purple floor. And even though purple's my favorite color, it's got to go. So I'll talk to you guys later. We'll do it on the flip side. You know, let's just come back and we'll talk about it. And I'll go do the walkthrough, okay? Talk to you later. Bye.